Kicking off our series, find out why this ocelot versus marten battle takes the leading spot in our 10 deadliest marten attacks ever. You can see the aggressiveness of the yellow-throated marten as he tears at the ocelot with his teeth and claws. "Come at me, bro," he seems to be saying. Although the ocelot is not much larger than the marten, it is a member of the wildcat family. Its predatory skills and stealth mean it's not easy prey. You might think it could easily take down a weasel-like mammal like the marten, but you would be mistaken. The end of the video shows the marten carrying away the ocelot's lifeless body in his mouth. No doubt, it's taking it somewhere away from the hungry jaws of other wild beasts to devour it. In this clip, we see a marten heading out for a nighttime excursion when what should they come across but a fox's den. They began by removing the baby foxes from the den, no doubt to dine on them later. You can hear the foxes pitifully crying in fear, sounding eerily like human babies. The foxes' parents returned a while later, but it was too late. Their babies were gone. They searched the area and found the marten culprits, but the martens had already had their feast. The fox runs after them, but they scamper away. One fox attempts to get into the marten's den to have its revenge on the weaselly creatures. But when a marten comes out of the den, it's frightened and runs away. This monkey versus marten fight may be the most brutal of them all. Two yellow-throated martens approach the monkey and attack mercilessly. They nip at it, eat it alive, and throw it onto its spine. The videographer looks on, knowing that it's not his place to interfere. Yet even he, a professional who has seen considerable amount of animal brutality, is shocked by the violent display. The monkey puts up a fight, battling with the marten for an hour. At the 90-minute mark, he's done. He lies there helplessly as the marten carries his body away. Here we see a marten battling with an old-world monkey known as the langur. The marten runs circles around the monkey, causing it to become jumpy and confused. Then it runs for the attack, knocking the monkey down. Even though the langur was larger than the marten, it was overtaken by its agility. It eventually let the marten get the better of it. In this clip, we see a monkey innocently sitting by a lake when two martens come behind it to attack. Fortunately, the monkey outwitted the martens. Knowing they couldn't swim, it climbed down near the lake until the martens ran away. How's that for retribution? Now, winter is a busy time for martens. They can stay active for up to 16 hours a day. Hence, they typically seek larger prey when hungry for rodent fare. They munch on rabbits instead of small rats and mice. When this marten attacks a hare, it uses its speed and agility to run away, but the marten is fast and agile too. It catches up to the hare and jumps on its neck, digging in with its sharp teeth. The bite proved to be fatal, and the marten dragged the rabbit off, no doubt to devour it. Here's another scenario. The hare is enjoying a day by the water when it is spotted by the marten. The marten sneaks up to attack. The hare doesn't even notice the marten until it's a few feet away. Without much of a head start, it couldn't run away fast enough. You can hear it crying out as the marten mercilessly rips it limb from limb. This next scene shows a marten chasing a hare down a snowy highway. The hare makes some headway, but it loses speed by running across the road to dodge into some bushes. The marten catches up to it and we see it dragging its lifeless body away. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. There's a good cobber. This marten versus rabbit battle is a stunning example of the marten's agility. The rabbit exhibits exceptional speed and seems to be in a good position to escape. when psych, the marten practically flies through the air and jumps on the rabbit's back. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Marten Man. Too bad this creature seems to do more evil than good. Martens are known for being shy and elusive, making them difficult to spot. They can be pretty sneaky when they want to be. Their stealthy nature makes them dangerous predators. And they are known to successfully launch attacks on otherwise watchful birds. Here we see some baby birds enjoying an evening with their mama. When the mother bird goes out for food, the marten sees it as the perfect opportunity to launch an attack. The baby birds are helpless to fight back. And can do little but let the marten feast. The marten carries one of the chicks away, undoubtedly to have it for dinner. He'll probably return later for the leftovers. Martens are no strangers to farmers. They are a major source of chicken loss. Martens often come into their coops, making feathers fly everywhere. This attack looks like a tornado. The two animals wrestle across the floor head over heels until the marten clasps the chicken with its deadly grip. Struth! We're getting close to number one. Which marten enemy will take the top spot? Martens usually stay away from humans, but this one enjoyed its moment in the sun when it got onto the field in the middle of a televised football game. It scrambled across the field for a good 5 minutes before it was captured. One brave player, Benito, dove and made a grab, but he had to let the wily animal go after it bit him. Finally, the goalie, the only player wearing gloves, was able to capture the animal. He carried it off the field as the crowd applauded. But I hear it scored a few goals before leaving. A squirrel sits atop a tree enjoying nature. Little does she know a marten is digging for her baby in the bottom of the tree trunk. He digs and digs and digs, and eventually his efforts pay off. He scampers off with the baby squirrel, leaving the mother to return to an empty nest. This clip shows a squirrel versus marten chase in Estes, Colorado. The two go around and around and around the tree, unable to catch up with each other. At one point, the marten disappears, leaving the squirrel panicked, wondering when he will reappear and what he will do next. The marten eventually returns and the chase commences. What is the outcome? We'll never know. The marten may have some creatures scared, but in this clip we see a domestic cat that won't back down. It bats away at a marten that has landed in the kitchen with its mighty claws, sending it scampering away.
Cheers for watching and good on you, mate. Now if you want to be a cool cobber, give this next video a burl.